We want to welcome everybody to our InVado International Business Overview. My name is Frank Vicaretti. I'm one of the expansion leaders of our company, and on behalf of our company, our partners across the U.S. and Canada, and myself, we want to welcome you to this business overview. Would you agree that today there's a lot of changes going on in our economy, not only here in the U.S. and Canada, but throughout the world? And, documentation beats conversation. Number one, obviously, we have some of the highest unemployment since the Great Depression. More layoffs than the 70s and 80s combined, more bankruptcies than the 80s and 90s combined, and more people have lost their home since the Great Depression. Now, I don't mean to start out with gloom and doom, but would you agree that there's a lot of things happening today in the economy, and as a result, people are looking for other ways to make money. They're looking for other ways to increase their portfolio for revenue, besides just a career or just owning a small business. People are looking for multiple streams of income, and one of the most alarming stats to me, this was out of the Wall Street Journal, that 90% of Americans and Canadians, that should also say, could not sustain 30 days without a paycheck without being forced into bankruptcy. We know what's going on in the college graduate world. The stats speak for themselves. Many college graduates can't even find jobs. Many of them are being forced to be moved back home with their parents. So what if there was a vehicle in place that allowed an individual to live on their terms, giving them the freedom to do what they want, when they want, whenever they want? Would that be something that you would consider? See, for me personally, it's not about money and material things. Yeah, it's great to have all that, but would you agree that a greater commodity than money is time? So you can't replace time. Once it's spent, it's spent. So what we're going to show you in this overview is how you can not only have the money, but more importantly, have the time to enjoy it and have choices to be able to do things that are more important than just trying to keep a roof over their head, keep the bills secure, and so on and so forth. And what we want to do is we want to welcome you to our company, InVado International. We're a 2-year-old company, and we're located in a suburb just outside of Chicago, Cleveland, Ohio. It's called Chagrin Falls, Ohio. And we are taking advantage of 3 major business trends: the online group buying world, the energy deregulation, and also the travel industry, which obviously all 3 of these industries are exploding very rapidly. We are currently doing business throughout the United States, parts of Canada, and we're getting ready to start our European expansion. So my first question to you today is, how would you like to get a piece of an industry that is the fastest growing industry in the history of business? And what if this industry had 100+ million subscribers in just a couple of years and is growing rapidly? And what if you could tap into an industry that today, every single 24 hours, another $10 million in new revenue is being created? Would you agree that is a huge industry, and anybody would want to be on the front end of something like that? Now, how does it work? Very simple. Our company is taking advantage of the online group buying industry. As I mentioned, there's 3 industries we're taking advantage of. The first one is the group buying industry. We have created our own subsidiary company through InVado called Referdia. And what we are doing is we are connecting businesses and consumers through our site, where businesses are able to run special deals or offers on products or services that they are offering to the general public. And consumers, in turn, are buying these at a discounted rate, and also through a very unique program we have called 3 for Free, where consumers can actually get their deals for free. Now, how does that apply to you? Well, first of all, I want you to ask yourself this question. How many businesses do you know today are looking for other ways to market themselves to increase their brand awareness, increase profits with new customers, and increase profits with existing customers? Well, individuals like yourself and myself, and or entities or organizations, are bringing our company businesses that exactly are trying to accomplish that. And the best part is we sign these businesses up for free, and they get to run special offers and deals around their schedule, their flexibility, their frequency of how often they want to run them, whatever percentages they want. And our company just gets a nominal percentage on the back end based on how many people buy. So it's a guaranteed results model for the business owner. They love it. And secondly, we also are connecting customers for free who are interested in saving money on things that they're interested in buying based on their likes and their interests. So then in turn, businesses are running special deals or offers. Consumers are buying, and because you or I or an entity or organization was the person or the entity who filled our database with these businesses and or consumers, are getting a percentage of the businesses selling and the consumers buying. Everyone is financially incentivized in our model. The consumer is financially incentivized in the form of great savings and or possibly getting their deals for free. Secondly, the businesses are financially incentivized because we're helping them get more customers, which is new business, new profits for them. And we're also showing them how to make more money off their existing customers. So they're financially incentivized. And you and I and other individuals and or entities or organizations are also financially incentivized because, as I just stated, every time a business sells or a consumer buys, we are generating a commission from that. So does it work? Well, we today have tens of thousands of businesses taking advantage of our model. Here's an example of just one of them. It's a golf course in Ohio. They ran a special deal for 18 holes of golf during their slow season. And you'll see on the screen, 363 people bought this deal. So what did we do? Number one, we helped this golf course get more business. And would you also agree that these people, when they come to golf, will probably buy something in the restaurant, the bar, and or the pro shop? They'll probably bring some people with them to go golfing that maybe weren't even aware of this deal. So it's generating more revenues for the golf course. Now let me ask you a question. What if you signed up this golf course? Would it be okay if you just made money on 363 people buying something that they were interested in? Or maybe you were somebody that signed up some of those 363 customers that bought. Would that be okay if you got a percentage of the purchase that they made? We also have national companies taking advantage of our model. You've heard the old slogan, America runs on Dunkin'? Well, did you know that Dunkin' runs on Referdia? Imagine you being able to sign up small, medium, or large-size companies, franchises, and getting paid every time, once again, they run a deal and sell things. We also have professional sports leagues and sports teams taking advantage of our model. Here's an example of a team called the Florida Tarpons down in Fort Myers, Florida, who is one of 10 teams in the Ultimate Indoor Football League. And the Tarpons are using our model in many ways. Number one, they're running special deals on tickets and merchandise, which generates some more business. Secondly, they have their fans, they have their fans following them through our site Referdia, and whenever their fans buy something from any other business through our site, the Tarpons are now generating another revenue stream off of their fan base. And last, they also are signing up their sponsor businesses that advertise with them to also be able to run deals on their own as an individual business. And anytime those businesses run a deal, the Tarpons are getting a percentage of those businesses running a specific deal on whatever it is that they're offering. Would you agree that's powerful? Now, let me ask you another question. What if you were like the husband and wife team that signed up this league and this team? Each team has approximately 2,000 to 4,000 fans each. The league has about 25,000 fans as a league, and each team has approximately 50 sponsored businesses. That means that you could potentially get paid, in this example, on 20 to 40,000 fans and 500 potential businesses. Would that be okay for you? Now, we also are taking advantage of other industries. One of them is the gas and electric industry. So this would be the second major industry that we're capitalizing on. We are currently marketing residential and or commercial gas and electric service in different parts of the United States and different parts of Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, $500 billion is now up for grabs for the very first time in the history of North America. How would you like to give away something for free that everybody uses? They can't avoid paying their bill every 30 days. And by you simply helping them save some money on something that they're using anyways, you could generate a commission off their bill. I have a gentleman who's actually signed up 4 hotels that were spending $10,000 to $12,000 a month on their bill. We were able to save them a considerable amount of money and they signed a 36-month contract because it was so impressive, how would you like to be the benefactor of getting paid on something like that, guaranteed for the next 3 years every month, and if they renew, the residuals continue? We also are taking advantage of another big industry, which is travel. Would you agree that everybody likes to travel? Well, our company has put together a travel club called InVado Travel, which is a membership club. And for a very nominal cost per month, members can be part of this club and take advantage of very aggressive deals on resorts, condo getaways, cruises, airline tickets, you name it. Here's just an example of 3 of over 4,000 deals. Imagine somebody being able to stay at a 4 or 5-star resort for 7 days for just a couple of $100. For a whole 7-day stay, that's what people typically would pay in just a night or two. So let me ask you a question. How would you also like to get paid on something that people love and enjoy doing, helping them save some money so it could be maybe more vacation time for that family, and you can get a percentage of people traveling? Now, I want to share with you an example on the power of capitalizing on viral growth. Let's just say, for an example, that you personally signed up 50 free consumers. These are people who are looking at saving money on things they're already buying from local and or national businesses, or maybe saving money on their energy bill. Now, obviously the travel club is the only thing that we have that there's a cost associated with it, but as I mentioned, it's nominal. But let's just say you had 50 people who signed up. You're probably thinking right now, I can get way more than 50 people, but let's just say it was 50. Between friends and family, maybe you have people on Facebook and Twitter when you're out and about, etc. Okay? And I'm not even showing you signing up businesses in this example. I just wanted to focus on the consumers. Now, we have what we call a 3 for free program, where customers have the ability to get their deals for free by simply referring 3 other people. So let's just say through several generations, 3 people referring people, referring 3 people, referring 3 people, over time, you would end up with over 100,000 customers that you're getting paid on. Now, I want to make a point here. Would you agree that if you were getting paid on more than 50 customers that you personally signed up, that would be a good thing? See, the power of viral growth, or what we term MVM, multi-viral marketing, is because everybody is financially incentivized, consumers and businesses. You have your customer base taking a life of its own and growing exponentially. So how would you like to get paid on more customers than you could ever go and get in a lifetime? So what would that happen? What would that look like for you? Well, you would generate between 25 and 50 cents per customer that bought. You could do the math, ladies and gentlemen. Multiply a quarter or 50 cents times 50 or 500 or 5,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 customers buying, even if they just bought once a month. On the InVado Travel Club, it would be $3 per subscription or per member. And on the InVado Energy, it would be 75 cents to $1.25 per bill. Now, you once again do the math, multiply this out, and you can understand that there's a powerful lifestyle available here. See, remember at the beginning, I talked about not only having the money, but having the time? See, viral growth and residual income creates time for you. It allows you to, it puts you in a position knowing that you will continually have an income stream coming in, regardless if you do anything else, regardless if you wake up or not, regardless if you go to work or not. That's the power of residual income and viral growth. But there's another component. Think of how many people you know are looking for other ways to generate revenue today. Remember at the top we shared with those very bleak statistics? I mean, that's a reality, right? Everybody is looking to make extra money. Well, imagine if you chose, were able to build a distribution channel of other individuals, meaning building a team of people with our help. How do you do that? Very simple. Think about, once again, how many people you know who are looking for other revenue streams. They're going to either be interested or they're not. Now what happens is you're generating override commissions on the customers and or businesses that they are going out and acquiring themselves. Would you agree that would turn out to be even a bigger lifestyle? See, whether you're looking at this today and you're looking for a way to just generate a couple hundred, several hundred, or a couple thousand a month to just take care of some basic needs for your family. Or maybe you're looking for a career changer, your business is struggling and you're looking for a more sustainable income, say between $5,000 and $10,000 a month. It's available as well. Or maybe you're looking for a significant 5 or 6 figure per month income. That is also available through our company as well. Now, I want to share with you the power of what we're doing. See, remember earlier I talked about not only our individuals, but organizations taking advantage of our model. Well, I showed you some, regular companies, national franchises. I showed you the sports league. We also have professional athletes taking advantage of our model. Now, you might say, why would an NFL football player, future Hall of Famer, be taking advantage of this model? Well, this gentleman, Terrell Owens, who you may or may not know, I'm going to assume you know him, very popular player who's now in retirement. He has approximately 1 million followers between Twitter and Facebook fan page. He is now getting his followers and fans to follow him through our Refer to You site. And what does that mean to his followers? It means it's free for them to follow him. It means they get to save money on things they're going to buy anyways from different businesses. Terrell Owens is also doing some fun promotions and contests with all of them that follow him. And then on the back end, every time they buy something, he makes money. So let's just say, for an example, only 5% of his 1 million followers follow him through our site. That would be 50,000 consumers that every time they buy, he's generating, based on the example I just showed you, a quarter to 50 cents per purchase. Would you agree that is a very substantial income? And then that's before any viral growth of those 50,000 people referring other people through word of mouth or trying to get their deal for free. What if you were the one who signed up Terrell Owens? Or what if I was on your team and I signed up Terrell Owens and you were generating an override for that? Would that be okay? Now, here's what some people are saying about our company. This gentleman, Jeffrey Allen Roberts, is a very successful CEO of a direct response marketing company and a business consultant and coach down in South Carolina. And Jeffrey works with major organizations and major people. He handles all their internet marketing for them. And what he said, this is easily a 6 or 7 figure annual revenue source for any business person. So how could you take advantage of this model? Well, there's 2 different ways you could start with our company. We have a traditional model, which we call direct sales consultant, which is on your left. There's a one-time cost. It's like an agent affiliate program of just $99. And the other position is called independent representative, which is more of a team building position, people who want to generate overrides by building a huge team of people, and that has a one-time cost of just $499. Both positions, we do the same thing. We go out and get free consumers and free businesses with Refer to You. We get free energy customers through our energy division, and we also can sign up travel customers by us being a travel customer ourselves for just an additional $20 per month. At the traditional position, direct sales consultant, you once again will generate a straight commission on all the customers and businesses that you sign up. At the independent representative position, once again, not only do you get paid on the customers and businesses you sign up, but you can once again be in a position to generate override residuals on all the customers and businesses that your team buys, that your team acquires. So really what we're doing is just showing you how to take advantage of our model called multi-viral marketing, which once again, if you remember I said this several times, the consumer is financially incentivized, the business is financially incentivized, and you and I and entities and organizations are financially incentivized as well. Now, if you're interested in the team building side, that's the independent representative division, besides getting paid commissions, you can also generate weekly bonuses through our company based on what position you're at. Anytime a new independent representative joins your team and they go out and gets what's called certified, which just simply means they signed up a handful of businesses and their consumers, you could generate a bonus that could be anywhere from $100 up to $390. So for an example, with this executive team leader position, let's say your team had just 10 new people join as independent representatives. They get certified. That's up to $2,300 in immediate bonus money you made, just for not for them coming into your team, but for us showing them how to go get a handful of consumers and businesses to get their business off the ground. And once again, this is over and above the commissions and the residuals that I just spoke about. Now, here's what another individual is saying. Nikita Thigpen, who is a very successful business owner with her husband in Pennsylvania. They own Thigpen's Professionals. What it is, it's a staffing company, and they also are success coaches and business consultants. They actually have several businesses under one roof. And what she said, InVado was a very easy fit into our portfolio. The reason why she said that is, number one, they already have a huge client base. So this was a great thing that they could take to their clients as a value add and not only help their clients, but generate them another revenue stream for them. Secondly, as being a success coach, Nikita is always teaching people different ways to make money. And she said this is one of the best models I've ever seen. It's clean, it's simple. There's not a lot of risk of time and money to get involved and run this business. And this was perfect for her students that she coaches. So at this point, you would be at what I call the crossroads mentality. See, every single person has a salary. I don't care if you're listening to this and you're a CEO of a company, or you own your own business, or you're a career person, or whatever it is. Doesn't matter if you're on hourly wage, salary, business owner, athlete, entertainer, whatever. Everybody pretty much knows what their salary is. And we can all pretty much forecast and predict what it's going to look like a year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now. So the first choice tonight would be to do nothing, just to continue to do what you do. And that's fine. If you are getting everything you want through the different vehicles you have, fabulous. But I know from statistics, 96% of the people that will be watching this, that doesn't apply. So wouldn't you agree that it would be a lot wiser to not only continue to do what you do, but add something like this on top of that you can do spare part-time, which will generate you more money to you and your family. And here's what I always like to be bottom line. If this just ends up being a plan B forever, meaning it just generates you a couple hundred, several hundred, couple thousand a month, and you continue to do what you do, would you agree that would not only help your family, but most families out there today? But on the flip side, what if this replaces what you do? What if this plan B becomes your plan A? How would you like to have those kind of choices? See, for me, it has given me the luxury to work my business right out of my home, run an international business from the luxury of my home office. It has allowed me to put time back in my life. I'm able to I work very hard, don't get me wrong, but it allowed me to set my schedule around other things in my life that are more important to me, such as being heavily involved in my church with youth ministry and sports ministry, me being involved in speaking to junior and senior high school students, me doing personal coaching and mentoring with individuals and consulting with companies on marketing, spending more time with my family and friends, working on physical fitness, going for a walk at whatever time of the day I choose to do. See, to me, that is more important than the money and the things that you would get out of a business like this. So, what's the next step? When you get started with our company, you just have to decide, do you see, number one, an opportunity for yourself? I think that's pretty easy. Secondly, you have to decide, where do you see yourself starting? As a direct sales consultant, which once again is the $99 position, and that is just more of a traditional commission-based position. Or independent representative, which once again is the $499, and that gives you all the luxuries of the other position, but also you can build a team and generate overrides for that. So you just got to decide which of the two positions works for you. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just simply teach you some easy steps on how to do what we do. We're going to show you how to acquire customers and businesses, step by step, word for word. Secondly, for those of you interested in building a team, we're going to show you how to build a team. And last, we're going to train you and support you every step of the way. So I want to thank you on behalf of our company, InVado. I want to thank you on behalf of our partners who invited you on tonight, And I want to thank you personally myself for taking some special time out of your schedule to join us. I would encourage you to get back to the individual who invited you onto this so you can find out how you can get started immediately, so we can get you enrolled and get you a representative number, help you start building your business, and you could become the next success story. Or maybe you still have a few questions. I would also encourage you to get back to that individual so they can help direct you in the right path to get your questions answered. So once again, thank you for your time and have a great day.